Oh, there's a pain.
I
Is that
love
pain?
I love the pain statements. Oh, they're so good, dude. Like,
Yeah, but every time you try to use this, then it's bullshit for us. But when he uses with
yeah, for
Kakuzu,
Koksu, it's okay. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
But see, like, that's the hilarious part, though, is like, if you compare all of Pain's statements and everything compared to Kakasu, he shits on him just with statements in comparison. Like, bro, I'm reading this
everything.
right now. The pupils of the Sixth Path, like, God created by the cycle of war, hunting Jinchuriki, capturing tail beast, blah, blah, whatever. They are led by Pain. There's only one clue that unraveled the mystery to his face, his eye that possesses the Rinnegan. This god who declares the pain made him strong up to something for the world is a piece of destruction. You know what I mean? Like, fucking call to God over and over and over, bro. Then you have this. His sword represents the divine for his bold, long cherished hopes, the Akatsuki. The shinobi of the Akatsuki each join with his own expectations. These shinobi who have skill and talent to battle 1,000 men at once, which that doesn't really matter because Sasuke could do that too. Who cares? Why would they join an organization and obey Pain in capturing Tail Beast? The reason is Pain's charisma and his power. What does that say? Charisma and what
And his
else?
but
And his
and
power that no one can deny. So, I'm pretty sure Kakasu is he's in the Akatsuki because he can't deny his power. It's literally stated by Kishimoto. Obviously Itachi, he's being a double agent spy and he's not going to throw hands unless he has to. So that's why he's doing that. It's different. And then Obito, he just respects him. They both kind of respect each other and they both know they're about it. But fucking what's it called? But yeah, everyone else, like, come on, bro. It's literally stated. And I even showed him the statement to Noodles, and he was like, "Oh, that's not true because it's just they disrespect him because he's the leader and blah blah blah, and Kakasu loves money and I'm like, bro, Kakasu literally, if you actually are being honest, you're being a fucking lying rat. He only cares about money. You think he wants to join a fucking Akatsuki organization? Hell no. In character, he would look at Pain like he did when we saw it and be like, fuck you, I'm not joining your fucking organization. And then what did Pain do? Made a deal with him and then forced him to join, basically.
yeah,
And
after
it's
bodying him.
after he bodied him by himself. And it's even stated in the data book, which, if we're going by Noodle's logic, the only thing that's canon is data books and manga and you name it. So it's literally stated like it says that, and then Pain boasts that he has never been defeated, and he makes plans to desire to reform the Shinobi world, and that's basically that. And the leader's word is absolute. No one dares to question his orders, given with such majesty. And another point where it says it. Okay.
Except for Obito.
Yeah. And then the shinobi of the Akatsuki each join with his expectations. These shinobi have the skill and talent to battle 1,000 men at once. Why they would join? Oh, this is the same shit. Okay, that's fun. But anyways, so overall, like, obvious as day. You know what I mean? The narrative implication. It's like this is basically the one fucking statement. This is all you need right here, bro. That's it. Just to shut everything out. And like obviously the only ones you don't really apply this for would be like Itachi and Obito. Obito mainly reason B is because he's actually given Pain orders here and there, and Pain mainly never has any problem with it or does it because he's on the same page. And two, what's it called? Pain does threaten Obito like twice. It's either twice or three times. The first time is where Pain literally tells him like, oh, by the way, if we didn't have similar mutual interests, then we would have problems. Blah blah. You're lucky for that. Just letting you know, and know where you stand. Basically, that's what he was literally saying. And then Obito's like, like, all right, whatever, cool, great, and that was it. And then the next time is when Obito like tells Pain to go get the Nine Tails or whatever. And then Pain's like, all right, I will do. And he's like, and then Obito's like, I don't tolerate failure, by the way. And then Conan's like, hush your words on Lord Pain, blah, blah, blah. He's never lost a battle, yada, yada. Your words mean nothing, and et cetera, et cetera. Basically, her talking her shit to him, and then he says something back, being all savage, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not like Pain is showing like fear or anything when it comes to Obito. It's more of just like respecting his power and it's a type of rivalry, And at the end of the day, they're on the same page, the same terms, and that's it. But if it came down to it, they would fight each other. And what's actually interesting, they would have ended up fighting each other after they captured the tail beast, because Pain wanted to just use it as a weapon, while Obito wanted to use Infinite Tsukiyomi. And at that point, they would have fought. You know what I mean? Because Obito was just basically manipulating him and playing it as if he was on the same page, just to capture all the tail beasts and then do what he wanted to do. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why they never had problems or didn't fight. You know. And then Pain obviously was the main. Him and Kasami and Itachi were the only ones that knew that he was potentially Madara. You know. So, but anyways, you know.
So, is there anything?
I can't think of anyone else to really fight Kakashi, bro. Like,
Yeah, we don't count Boruto.
yeah, fuck that.
That's overkill. That's overkill.
Yeah.
I think actually yes. There is a video on this of Seth and Six answering a question from Chad or I don't know fucking but
Oh, and not only that, another thing, bro, Pain also went to the Hidden Rain Village and defeated the entire military and Hanzo at the same time.
Oh yeah, also that.
Let's not forget that either.
But someone asked in a donate when Sent was stream.
An invincible god and untold mysteries. Yeah, so here's another statement for Pain. An invincible god and untold mysteries. You know that the ocular jutsu Rinnegan is the wellspring of ninjutsu. It's also not known. This ocular jutsu that Pain possesses has the full scope of power and just portion of it. But without doubt, the Rinnegan is an important clue to Pain's true identity. And it also says he can manipulate all basic chakra natures. We know that. Yep, we know that. Yeah, right here they each possess frightening powers, such as rendering a jutsu ineffective and reconstructing bodies. They even share their field of vision. It's unclear if this amazing power comes from the Rinnegan. But yeah, you have all that, like just constant god, you know what I mean, implications. Like, what did Kakasu have? The deadliest member of the Akatsuki. You know, an incredible analysis mind. Like, it's so dumb, bro. And there's another Pain statement where it says immortal. Because he's immortal, he's unbeatable. Like, it says that right there. Because he's immortal, he is unbeatable. One pass was dragged into the Kenkai space, and his activity was stopped, but it is not known whether he is dead. Alright. And then we have the chakra rods, which pierces victims and disrupts their flow of chakra, which is another win con Pain has for Kakazu. The fuck does Kakazu do with pain rods in him? You know?
Yeah, the one he used to pierce, right? The Rinnegan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing. He would to move anymore if he gets pierced by that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially multiple ones, not just one.
Exactly. Because, well, just one from on Jiraiya was, like, making him freak out. And he was like, hey, like, he's panicking. He was like, my chakra is being disrupted. I need help, you know? And then, you know, Paul had to take it out of him. And the Kakashi, it got hit on him, and it made him miss a point-blank Raikiri, you know?
Yep. But Noodles never mentions this. Like, all these statements here.
Nope. But he'll mention all the Kakazu statements, so.
Well, actually, yeah. Obviously, it's a debate, and he is.
Well, even in his videos, when he does like a Pain versus Kakazu video, or even Minato versus Kakazu, he won't really show anything with the other characters. He just shows only for Kakazu. Like, he's just trying to hype him and wank him up and gas him up as much as possible, and then say literally nothing about the other character, and then look for anything that negatively makes that character look bad. That's literally what he does.
Yeah, that's true. And I get what you're coming from. Like, the reason you didn't like the video 6 did, guy with Kakashi,
Mm-hmm.
but it's nowhere near noodles. I
Oh
would
yeah,
say.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Six wasn't fucking downplaying, or yeah, he was, but you know how
Yeah, I know.
he just
Yeah.
didn't he just
At least
didn't
it wasn't
fucking
to an
show
extreme
the
measure, you know.
statement. Yeah, he wasn't straight up just shitting on guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know you dislike the video, but what I wanted to say is I like the video, but the problem with it for me was the lack of fucking information on guy and downplay there.
Yeah.
You know, not enough shit there,
The
not enough evidence.
downplays are just crazy, bro. Like people really downplay Guy and with his gates. It's just it makes no sense.
Yeah, it actually doesn't. It's stupid. It's actually fucking stupid. You know that he's a beast. Like you just watch the anime. You can clearly tell he's really strong. Yeah,
Oh wow!
he's
Look
not
at this.
unbeatable.
Look at this statement for Guy too. Hot blooded with fists as fast as lightning. He was steel like body honed with through training taijutsu, polished to shatter rock. But these are not what supported Guy's strength. It's his straightforward nature, devotion to study, and aspiration to achieve greater goals. These are what allow him to be more equal to anyone in the Akatsuki. Anyone. It literally says anyone. And Guy gives it his all.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yep.
More than equal to anyone in the. Okay, that's bullshit. That's
Yeah.
horseshit. That's straight up horseshit. This is horseshit. Yeah, this
Yep.
is fucking bullshit.
And then Guy gives all of his become more excellent. He's capable of stalking his life. Blah blah. Let me see.
Like all the way up to Kisame, sure, but then Itachi, Pain, and no.
Let me see.
No.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it says. But we have that. The guy doesn't have that.
But in the seventh gate, I feel like he would be able to do something about it. Maybe withstand it, but maybe too far fetched. I don't know. Like, you tell me. What do you think? Would he able to do that?
He probably would have tank it, maybe, you know, like, and it won't like one shot him, you know, but
Partly.
but like, it's just I don't think he's getting through this Shinra Tensei.
No. Maybe
I mean,
not.
even with Hidora, like, you know, especially if we're talking about a full power pain. And now, if you're gonna say maybe like a fatigued or tired, then sure, maybe Guy could be able to go through it. But once again, it's very impossible to know, because the only reason why that happened to Pain wasn't because it was just V2 Naruto. It was because Naruto literally used his fucking tails as anchors, so he couldn't get launched away.
Yeah.
If he didn't do his tails, he would have got launched the fuck away, just like what happened with V2 Six Tails. You know? Like, that's the only reason. And then, so since he was able to hold his ground and not get launched because he's using literally physics to withstand himself from that force, then the Nine Tails uses all its chakra and power to send that force back at him. You know? It wasn't that he just straight up overpowered it. It was because he was able to withstand it with anchoring his tails. And then he used chakra, you know what I mean, and whatnot to just send it back towards him. So meaning that if you're able to withstand it somehow, you know, whether if you have anchors or something to hold you down, okay, you know, and then you're able to emit either the same amount of chakra or greater, then yes, you could reverse the Shinra Tensei. You know, but that's what it is. And with Guy, yeah, he has enough fucking power and everything, and he's very strong, but he's not going to be able to do anything because he's just going to get launched the fuck back. You know?
Yeah.
It's fucking science being put against you, along with it being a hack's ability of it doing damage and also negating anything, you know? Like, it's fucking, the statement for him is insane.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the only time we've ever seen that ability be overrun, and that was because there was, like, you know what I mean, one main condition. Like, it's never ever been shown for Shinra Tensei just to not work because of pure power, you know? So sure, if you want to go that route and argue that, fine, whatever, but it's not like you're absolutely correct. You just don't know. For all you know, it would still work and be just fine, you know? So,
Yep.
But either way, like I feel like if it really came down to it, Guy would have had to go to 8th Gates to beat Pain. You know what I mean? He would have to go to 8 Gates
to definitely beat him.
Yeah, like to be able to beat him, yes, don't get me wrong, I know the linked vision's a thing, but there's no way, even with the linked vision, that he's gonna be able to be able to react or keep up with 8th Gate Guy. That's just not happening.
No.
It's not happening at all. I love Pain a lot, but not to that point. You know?
No, that's just
8th Gate Guy is just, he's a beast.
Yeah.
You know?
He is.
You know, and but see, the thing is, though, it's still a loss because even if Guy kills them all in 8th Gates...
Yeah, he dies.
He dies, and Nagato's still alive, and guess what? He can just get other fucking bodies. And there you go.
Yeah.
You know?
But then we have Madara and Hashirama. Those are like the characters that I feel like Pain would cap. Like, definitely cap there. Like...
Yeah, like, Pain's more than likely losing to them. It's just... You can make arguments for Pain to be able to put up a fight, you know, and go at it, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's very unlikely that he's going to pull the W. Like, there would have to be conditions, you know? Like, he would have to either really strategize that shit, like, really smart, kind of like how he did with Jiraiya, or, you know, or if that doesn't work, somehow, some way pull a W through his hacks abilities, you know? And obviously, I'm referring to just like Valley at the End, Hashirama or Madara, you know, and all that. Not Rinnegan Madara. If it's Rinnegan Madara, that's stupid, you know.
Yeah, it should be Dara.
Yeah, but like if it's just like Hashirama, you know, Hashirama is very powerful. He scales very high. He has Wood Style and Sage Mode. Okay, so like then it just gets to the point where it's like, sure, he has Wood Style, but you know. Shinra Tensei should work against Wood Style. Why would it not work against Wood Style? It's just ninjutsu. So that would work, even if it is enhanced with Sage Mode. Sure, great. Naruto did Sage Mode Rising Shuriken. That shit fizzled and poofed. You know, like, whatever. You know what I mean? So, like, you could still argue that Pain could just use Shinra Tensei, whatever. But the problem is, how far does Shinra Tensei even go? You know what I mean? Because, like, if you're talking about Hashirama doing, like, a big-ass wave of Wood Style coming at him, and Pain does Shinra Tensei, yeah, it might be able to get rid of a good amount of it, but not all of it, you know? I wouldn't go that far.
Like, if he does the fucking statue.
Yeah, you know? Or if he does the statue, yeah, that full transformation and then just goes all the punches. Like, fucking Pain can do Shinra Tensei or whatever and probably be able to go through it due to the hacks ability. But it's like, you know, it can go either way. It's either it goes through it and negates it, you know, and then they're still fighting, or he just straight up overpowers Shinra Tensei and just fucking stomps him. That's basically how that goes, you know. Yep. Same thing with, you know, with Madara's Perfect Susanoo. Madara goes to swing a sword. Shinra Tensei, like fucking, it's either Shinra Tensei gets overpowered or it just does the same shit because once again that's chakra and poof makes it go away. And the only thing that's going to kind of be towards Pain would be like a shockwave. But I wouldn't even go as far as that being a big deal because Pain could just make chakra barriers or Tensei barriers like he was doing in the V2 fight and whatever. You know what I mean? He's fine. It just basically makes it all useless, you know? I don't know. That's you know, the only defense Pain has. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's wanking him to a pretty good degree and just basically saying, oh, hacks wins. That's basically the only argument you have for him. But, you know, that's about it. And the only reason why I don't think it would even be a speed blitz or anything is because of the linked vision. They would have to create an opening, you know. But it's Hashirama and Madara, so I don't. That's not going to be, you know what I mean, like out of the equation either. I'm pretty sure if they put their mind to it, they can make a fucking opening, you know. So yeah. Jiraiya was able to do it, you know. Naruto was able to do it. Like, come on. You know. So either way, they most definitely win that fight. But you know. If you're trying to wank Pain to the highest degree and kind of, you know, say hacks and all that, and you know, if he strategizes correctly, you know, with the immortality and everything, or, you know, catches them slipping off guard to make them think they were dead, but they're not, you know, shit like that, then you could have arguments for Pain to be able to pull a W somehow. That's all I'm saying. But there's been plenty of moments in Naruto where even if you're more powerful or faster than someone, doesn't mean you're guaranteed to lose, and they've still overcome that person and win, you know. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that.
this is another statement too. I don't know if you see this or not, but it says the
Yeah.
invincible leader of the Akatsuki, even the notoriously strong members obey him. And blah blah and yada yada. And mind you, this has like him, but it's not saying Obito, it's saying Toby. So I don't know. It's weird.
Of course, it's saying Toby, because
Yeah.
at that point it's not. Obito is still fucking dead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this says Toby, but no, I'm surprised it doesn't say Madara though. It just says Toby. So this is obviously before, you know,
Yeah.
to where we don't even, you know,
No, Ken, you here?
Physically, yes. Mentally, no.
Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just about ready to go to work about an hour and a half.
No.
Ooh, you got work. What time is it where you're at?
8:33 p.m.
Damn, you work at night, midnight.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Um,
just definitely answer a question. No, DMS Kakashi does not beat Jigen. No. Fucking no.
Oh my god.
No. Not happening.
Oh, never mind. You know, I had my names mixed up. I didn't mean Jigen. I meant Kashi Kog Jiraiya's clone.
Oh. No. That would be a whole lot of... No. It would still be... Oh, it would still be fucking... Like, he threw hands with him. But not DMS Kakashi, of course. Not DMS Kakashi. Just Boruto Kakashi with none of that shit. He fucking threw hands with... But... That would be a whole lot of different, but not Jigen. No Jigen, no... Definitely fucking not happening. I know it's DMS Kakashi, but no.
I just haven't seen Boruto, so I didn't feel like it was fair for me to rank them.
Yeah, I get it. But I can tell you that right now. I know it's DMS Kakashi, as I said. Nah. Alright, so Batman got any more fucking crazy statements? Or no? Is it just...
There might be just a couple more, but obviously I haven't found any yet, and I have ways to go. So I'm probably just gonna conclude it here for now, and that'll basically be it. But
dude, it was still fucking insane. We talked for like 6.5 hours.
yes, we did. It was a long one. It's a long day.
Yeah, but
if I were to even post this on my YouTube, I'm gonna have to split it into parts.
Yeah, and you
So-
still didn't post that previous one.
It is getting posted. I think it either got posted today or it's getting posted tomorrow. Let me see. What is this? Oh, yeah, that's me. Let me check though. Because we did that one day, that was like 3 hours long.
Like
Everything we
four
were
and a
talking
half.
about.
4.5. Okay.
No, like 3 hours long, 29 minutes and 58 seconds.
Oh no. Oh
Yeah, that gets
alright.
posted tomorrow. Yeah, it gets posted tomorrow.
Alright.
I need
Just
to pay
the
more
whole
attention
state,
to the
right?
server, apparently.
Hmm?
Wait, what?
Apparently, I need to pay more attention to this server.
What?
Oh, if you guys talk about Naruto that much, I don't have a lot of people who want to talk Naruto.
Oh, not
Maybe
that
people on
much.
the Noodle server, but
we talk, but I'm here all the time if you want to talk. Batman has it more complicated due to work, of course, but
it works.
like if you want to talk, just hit me up.
Keep that in mind.
And actually, that would be preferable, so I don't have to type like a fucking idiot into the chat. Too lazy for that.
I get that. It's definitely something I prefer. there's this person who I've been hanging with on my YouTube channel, and for some reason they refuse to talk to me directly.
Who?
Oh, who?
I don't know.
Some fucking random guy?
This guy commented on my YouTube. He said, the most idiotic part is actually that people like this guy don't understand that everything around or involving Kakuzo is actually a setup for the guy who's coming next, which is Pain. Only a blind guy don't understand Kakuzo. Why are you saying Kakuzo? Was the preparation for Pain. Everything is pretty explicit that Pain is stronger and above multiple levels. But these guys are biased, but what they like. I always like Kakuzu, but not understanding he isn't this world beater is just dumb. Shikamaru is one of my favorite characters, but I'm able to see that he isn't the best or not best in Kakuzu, yada yada yada. But by these people arguments, Shikamaru saves Choji and Ino from Kakuzu's technique. Per technique, he outclassed Kakuzu and was smarter and played Kakuzu, so therefore is stronger than Kakuzu. It's just stupid, assuming shit like that is biased for who or what you like or wish. Yeah, that's what you said. That is what he said. Huh?
That person had a lot to say.
Yes, he did. He had a lot. And fucking Monichi coming in late as fuck. Like, oh, I'm about to join. Bro, I'm almost done, okay? I've been talking about Naruto for 6 fucking hours. This motherfucker. Like, I know he works and shit, but shit. We can do it another day, bro. I'm exhausted at this point.
But that wasn't the Tobirama case. Why is he there?
Alright, cause I already know that's what he's gonna be coming in about. He's gonna be talking about fucking Tobirama and try to wank this motherfucker and act like he's crazy powerful when he's not. He ain't about it. You know, then he's gonna talk about like the fucking Kin and Gin, how their stupid ass weapon tool makes them stronger than the 5 Gokage, which is blatantly not true. Like it's
Actually,
fucking
I've never
dumb.
heard that before. Never heard.
Yeah, but I mean, even if it was true, who isn't more powerful than the 5 Kage out of the Hokage?
You know, like it's dumb. Like in fucking overall, like it's like he tries to use that basically as to defend Tobirama for his loss to Kin and Gin. And you can't defend that. The fact that he lost to those two is just bad. It's that simple. Like, if that was Minato, Sealing, Flying Raijin, teleport them away, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, Gambunta, like, you fucking name it. Like, he has so many ways to deal with them, bro. You know, fucking, it's just not rocket science. And then you have, like, Itachi, Mataratsu, Susanoo, you know, all that. Like, then you have Kasame just stealing their chakra and shit and just fucking beating their ass. Like, there's all these characters that would perform tremendously way better than what he did and just shit on them. Yet, he lost. When he has fucking Flying Raijin and fucking Edo Tensei and Shadow Clones and Water Style and you name it. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure Tobirama also knows Sealing Jutsu. You know, he's a fucking Okage.
Definitely.
You know, so it's like, come on, bro. Like, how the fuck, you know, like, that's trash.
Didn't Itachi no diff the Mizukage in his B2 state?
Yeah, you know.
No. He
He did it. He used Mataratsu and just, yeah, and that's it, GG. But it makes sense. It's Mataratsu. What the fuck? It's broken. Unless you can, like, absorb it or fucking, you know, or hacks it out.
Or your Naruto?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah. That too. Yeah, we before him, when you were gone, we were talking about, like, all characters against Kakuzu, like, who he wins and loses. And Kakuzu had, like, a fucking 50-50 win-loss ratio.
Maybe more than that.
Yeah, it was funny. But we were honest, though. We did state where he does win and then where he basically fucking lost. But it was funny. If you were here, it would have kept you entertained. But I'll make sure to post that on my YouTube as a, you know, just for that part alone, like Kakuzu versus all, you know, who wins.
Would be less bad. Less, because all the fucking Genin, Chuni.
Oh yeah, that's stupid though. Yeah.
So compared to the numbers when it varied, that would be less. But all the fucking characters that matter, then yeah.
No, exactly.
There's not that much that would get fucking washed by Kakuzu. Like, even when I when I look at it again, not fucking down or anything. not
Yeah.
ranking the other characters off. Like, it's fucking weird. This shit is fucking weird, and especially since it's Kakazu, fucking meme lord.
Okay, let's just carry on
No,
that.
it's awesome, alright.
Yeah, it was talking about like the chakra natures and how like they have, you know, one stronger than the other and shit. Which that's another thing to kind of downplay Kakazu too. When he does a fucking fire and wind style fusion, which makes the fire even more stronger. Yeah, Kakashi
Yeah.
is able to use a fucking basic water style shield and fucking block it temporarily. like, like how do you still lose when you're enhancing your shit, bro? Like what? I'll never forget that Kakashi could do this shit, bro. That shit was funny. Motherfucker did the rising on.
But wait. Like Naruto also enhanced his shit Sage mode, lost the pain.
Well, there's a slight difference, and Pain's ridiculous.
Yeah, like but that's I'm just referring to what Batman was talking about. Like how do buff your shit up and lose? Like if the opponent you're fighting is on a fucking other, doesn't matter that much. But I can't fucking say that Naruto bad or anything. Like he had so much shit going for him, and he did good. Pain was exhausted. Naruto had all the intel, still fucking lost. Then he started to win, thanks to the Nine Tails. Then he lost again, and then in the end he won. Even with all that crazy shit that was going.
To be fair, Pain was also technically holding back that fight as well, since he couldn't afford to kill Naruto as well.
Yeah, he couldn't. Yeah, couldn't kill Naruto.
Kakazu was trying to kill himself.
Yeah, if Batman, if we didn't talk about it, imagine Pain trying to kill Naruto, like actually fucking bloodlusted right there.
Oh, yeah, he'd been dead a long time ago. Like he's also not trying to kill him as well.
Yeah, that's what Kent said, referring to it. Like imagine Pain being bloodlusted there,
Like
actually trying to kill
the
him.
craziest thing is Pain's holding back. Okay, and
Yeah.
once again, I've already stated this. He only took so much casualty or damage in that fight against Naruto because he didn't have Tendo power. Like, and that was it. And because Naruto had intel, prep time, and all that support as well. If Tendo Pain had his power, he would have shitted on him. Because when he got his power, and it was just him and the absorbing ninjutsu guy, fucking basically immediately starts shitting on everything. Toads, Ma and Pa, Naruto, you name it. No one could do anything.
Even then, you could argue that if Pain had at least known a little bit more about Naruto, if Naruto didn't know anything about Pain, they would have been fine. Naruto only started dropping bodies because he was able to sneak in so many hits.
Yeah, he was able to sneak in, take advantage of the intel that he had. Like, literally, if Naruto just went in there in Sage mode with no intel on Pain, he'd have got fucked.
Yeah, he would.
He'd have been wasting attacks. He'd have been fucked. Like, it'd been the same shit as what happened with Jiraiya, basically. That's it.
Yeah.
And even if he had intel and all that, if Tendo had his power as well, he would have still got bodied. He wouldn't have been able to do anything.
Like even though he did good, he still got bodied at the end.
I don't even think he did good. He kind of did shit in that fight.
Yeah, he did.
No.
He did shit. Like he did all right, but he did shit. He still got shitted on. And then when the Nine Tails came out, Pain was still giving him a run for his money and just having fun basically with him. And then he does Chibagure Tensei, and then it's getting out. Then he's like, oh, I'll just make it bigger. But then Minato comes, saves the day. Then he turns back to his normal form in Sage mode again. And fights Naruto while Naruto's in Sage mode, still shits on him. you know, and then while he's like truly, fully like exhausted, still able to fight against thousands of fucking shadow clones from Naruto, while Kaksu can't even handle fucking 3. But once again, Kaksu's greater than Pain.
Yeah, but I can definitely imagine someone being in the fucking comments, whatever, saying that you're just wanking Pain's dick off.
I never
all the
even
time.
realized there was a data book statement for this. Bazooka arm, chakra concentrator in the wound, and okay, so, yep, tremendous force. Although destroyed by is enough to easily destroy thick rock. Chakra protected arm is not even scratching the chakra back like a magnet to chakra to the wound. Body reattaches to the body. Okay, so it's like a chakra created explosion. Okay.
Yeah. So what do you think?
He did that shit to
Pain?
fucking V2 Six Tails and he bodied his ass.
Are we wanking Pain too much? Like, do you think it's actually true?
What do you mean? What Pain?
Like, imagine someone just saying that we straight up wank Pain's dick all the time. Do you think it's true?
If you want to wank Pain, you can, but you know, what's it
Like,
called?
all of this, that we say it's true. Like,
Yeah, no,
it's true.
everything we're saying as of now is true. Yeah, there's nothing crazy or outlandish. Everything we're saying is legit. But
One of the
like,
Pains is a female.
the
so you
only
can't-
time you ever like are trying to like what I mean by wanking Pain is if you're ever trying to wank him enough to where he could stand a chance against like someone like fucking Madara or Hashirama. Like then you have to really wank that motherfucker, you know. But
in the Kaguya level.
yeah.
Oh
right,
no,
right?
no.
And it wasn't even like really wanks either that I was doing, like I was saying before. Like basically my main argument for Pain was just his hacks ability. You know, hacks doesn't really require a certain amount of AP or anything like that. And if it's against Wood Style or even Susanoo, which is chakra itself, and Shino Tensei literally stated to negate all ninjutsu and chakra and etc., like it would just negate it and go fucking through it. That's it. You know, but that's if you know you're trying to wank him and you know and fucking really take everything to a T and you know and go from that point.
You have
And
that
then even the linked vision and all that, you know. So, what were you saying?
I was going to ask if you have the data book page from it saying that it negates chakra because I thought it was just ninjutsu.
Yeah, I can pull it up. I don't know. It should be actually in here, but I think it's like the Japanese version. I think the English version. I think it's on my computer. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it. One thing I will say is ninjutsu is chakra though.
It's made of chakra. I don't know if it necessarily itself is just like more of a pure form of chakra because I mean I guess you say that for Shidori. I don't know.
Let's see if I can find it.
I always assumed it was like a mixture of like between whatever element it is and the chakra itself.
But that's the thing too is Shino Tensei also consists of all 5 chakra natures, and that's like the main reason why it negates basically anything it hits, you know, and all that. But let me find it. I can't because the statement like everything is stated about it is just crazy. It's like it's pretty nuts when you read it. You know what I mean? So if you like want to wank him off that and say his hacks, you know, or have an hacks argument, then whatever, go for it. But you know, but literally, like it literally starts off like the invincible hand of God, and then it just explains it. So
I didn't realize it was made of all 5 chakra natures.
yeah, I didn't know that either. Let me
I
get,
spent so long trying to find the data book stuff so I could debate Noodles. I mean, to be fair, he never actually debated me, but I got there and he just kind of ghosted me for a few months and he hasn't done it yet. But
hang on.
So you want to debate Noodles?
I kind of did. I don't think he wants to though. I think he's tired of that conversation.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Batman, remember that guy Happy or whatever his name was?
Yeah, Hoppy, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's the thing that happened. Like he wanted to debate, and Noodles claimed he would, but he didn't at the end. Like he was saying that he would definitely debate him, but he didn't do that. I think that's what happened. Maybe I'm fucking out, but I think that's what happened.
Yeah. Trying to look for it, by the way.
That's fine. You don't have to go I can always look
I
for
could
it
have. I don't
later.
know why I don't fucking have it. Like I literally like have seen it millions of times, and yet for some reason I never had it saved, which annoys the fuck out of me. Let's go to images. Oh, here we go.
Well, apparently, I'm officially a One Punch Man hater because I think he loses to Goku.
Oh my god. Fucking. I don't. My whole thing with that is I don't really know too much about fucking One Punch Man or even Dragon Ball to go as that far, so I don't really get too much into all that. But from all I hear all the time with that shit is fucking. Is either Satsuma is limitless or infinite potential, and so therefore he could beat Goku or whoever else is Superman. And then you have like the other argument where he's not, and he's like only limited because of by all the feats that he's only shown so far. You know, and everyone just ignores the other statements where it says like that he's limitless or infinite power or whatever. And then and then obviously when you look towards like Goku or Superman, which they've been around for like how fucking long, so they have plenty of feats and statements, So that's why everyone's kind of like on that train. They're like, yeah, no, Goku smacks and yada yada and this and that. So that's kind of what it is. And then Seth and Six, they fucking hate One Punch Man. They hate that motherfucker. Yeah.
Personally, I mean, at the end of the day, it really doesn't affect me at all who wins who. It's two fictional characters, but
Yeah.
I don't know too many of the Saitama actually being infinite or having unlimited power statements. I know the one where one says he can one shot everyone in this universe, but I mean,
Yeah.